Caitlin, thanks very much. Packers Extra now. You know, we talk a lot about the team, but one woman has been right there with them for 20 years.
And that is our own Jessie Garcia here this morning to talk about her new book, My Life with the Green and Gold, Tales from 20 Years of Sportscasting. Hi, Jess.
Hey, guys.
I know how you love to get up early in the morning. So.
Bright and chipper, raring to go.
Well, this book, you know, I've managed to get through a little bit of it, and it is a lot about your life, but also you really get into some of the personalities and behind-the-scenes stuff that I know when we go out and we talk to people, everybody wants to know, what's this guy really like? What's this really like? And you really do that well in the book.
Well, thanks. I didn't want this. This is not a tell-all kind of a book. It's not raking anybody through the mud or anything like that. But what I wanted the book to be was really honest about what it's like to cover the Packers. And it's not just the Packers in this book. You know, there's a whole section on the Badgers, Brewers, Olympians, things of that nature as well. I just wanted to be really honest as much as I could about what it's like to be a reporter behind the scenes, how a television station covers Super Bowls and things of these nature. And then, you know, also what it's like for the players and coaches who are real human beings. And, you know, so in our interactions with them, we get to see them a little bit more behind the scenes. And I always thought to myself, boy, if people only knew what this was really like. That's where the genesis came from.
Well, especially as a woman in sports, too. I mean, you were one of the first. Were you the very first woman in sports here in Wisconsin?
I was the first one to anchor a sportscast in the state of Wisconsin. TMJ did have a reporter, but they wouldn't let her anchor prior to me being here. And I started, well, I started in Wisconsin, in Madison in 1992, and then here in 1994. So, yeah, one of the first, and that's detailed in the book as well, some of those early struggles, butting heads a little bit with people who maybe thought that I couldn't do sports.
Yeah, and I remember meeting you in the newsroom on your first day here at the station, and I just thought, as you were talking about writing the book, what was it inside that said, okay, I'm going to try writing a book now?
Well, I love writing, and as you guys know in television, it's always shorter in television. I mean, a 2-minute story is considered a long story in television, so it was really refreshing to sit down. I just sat at the kitchen table one day, this was almost 2 years ago, because it takes a while once you get a publisher to go through the whole process. But I sat down at the kitchen table, started pecking away on a possible first chapter, and then it all just steamrolled from there. I was up until 5 a.m., I think, for 2 weeks straight, just writing and all the memories flooding.
And some of them that you share are how you've balanced, as you indicated, your family life as well. And I think any working parent can probably relate to that. It's just you happen to cover something that everybody loves, you know, in terms of Packers and sports and that. But your struggles are probably no different in a lot of ways than what a lot of working parents go through.
Yeah, in fact, you know, in sports, it's all nights, weekends, and holidays because that's when sports is actually taking place. And so that makes it challenging. I have 2 children now, and I write a lot about them in the book and about trying to make it work and the crazy hours and all of that. And you guys are actually mentioned in this book on page 211. They're in the book. 211.
Yes, we finally made it.
That's awesome.
Yes, when I talk about the balance to try to get hours that are family friendly, and you guys have been able to do that, but the trade-off is you get up so ridiculously early and then you know are on the air early.
Well, we have a surprise for you because we pulled some of the reviews of your book from Amazon.com already, and we want to tell viewers what they've said about your book. This memoir of Jessie's life as a mom first and sportscaster second is full of warm and honest stories of trying to balance it all.
Another reader wrote in, really enjoyed this book even though I am a Viking fan.
Oh no!
Getting behind the scenes look was fun. And I think, you know, for me, again, like when we go out, people want to know, what's this like? What's it like to be in the locker room? How does this work? And you share that in a really interesting fashion. So.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe a Vikings fan actually read it.
I know, right?
And as someone who's known you, we're just so proud of you. Congratulations on your book,
thank
Jessie.
you, Susan. Thanks, Benny. Thanks for having me on. Really appreciate it.
If that's what it takes to get you up here, you know, at 6 in the morning, just write another book. We'll have you
There you go, just like that.
Just crank one out. Let's go.
And you know what's so funny? Jessie does do it all because now she's here actually because she's producing the noon newscast today. So.
Best live at noon ever.
I'm going to be filling and producing today, so that'll be fun too. She
does it all.
With you guys.
Well, thanks for taking a break and joining us. We'll be right back, but first a look at this morning's winning Mega Millions numbers. They are...